What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the NXT Watch Party. Probably just going to be me. It's going to be me being solo tonight. Tyler's going to be busy with family night. So yeah, that being said, this is going to be me flying solo for WWE NXT as we are looking on from what happened last week with Miles Bourne being the number one contender for the NXT. What's going on, Prestige? Oh God, my knees are, my legs are sore as shit. It's not even knees. Anyways, though. So that being said, if you guys are new, make sure you hit the like button on both channels, hit that subscribe button, make sure to ring that notification bell, make sure you guys share this out as well. So we'll see how this all goddamn plays out. Well, it looks like we're kicking off with Miles Bourne of the No Quarter Catch crew. I can see why they're up Prestige. Oh yeah, and for those who are wondering, yes, on Friday, for those who just see the stream schedule I put out, on Sunday, yeah. So no SmackDown for this week. Obviously it is WNBA opening week. Me and Tyler, we're gonna be doing. I think we're gonna be doing double duty, or probably just me. Probably late night game between the Sparks and the Valkyries, if that's the case. But so the first, we're going to do the Mystic and the Dream. So we're going to do a lot of the WNBA as well. And yes, I do have a couple MLB streams lined up as well. No, I haven't really gotten around to the Major League Baseball streams yet, as of recently. But yeah. So that should tell you otherwise. Yeah. Miles Bourne getting the win last week for an opportunity to challenge for the NXT title. Yeah. But that's okay. Yeah. I mean, we kind of knew you're. The way that I talk. But let me tell you something. Last week, when I eliminated Ethan Page and Sean Spears, I heard y'all going crazy. Yeah, that is true. Like I said, I mean, this is what else I've also loved about Miles Bourne. He also plays like the jokes on himself. He kind of just laughs the jokes that he makes cracks the jokes on himself. About him being deaf, and say, "Wait, what did you say?" Oh, kind of play it off like it's. To be honest, that is the fucking truth. I mean, that. Good shit. I mean, that is true. I mean, take it from me, from a personal experience, for someone who had to go through life as someone on the autism spectrum disorder, that type of thing. So yeah, I mean, I know that better than anybody. Dude, that would be crazy. But I still think Oba Femi retains. I gotta love it there, Miles. And now here, speaking of Ethan Page, it comes all ego. And yeah, for those who are wondering, yes, Thursday is the return of the TNA Watch Parties. So the last couple of weeks, I've been very busy on Thursdays. Not to mention the fact that Monday, I had a crappy, shitty day for a lack of. So, yeah. Now we got Miles can't hear you, champs. Oh, damn, not the closed caption. Well, I mean, what's going on, Daniel? To be honest, Ryan, I could care less with AEW, which, yeah, that's the reason why you haven't really seen it between myself and Ghoulie. We haven't kind of been hard to kind of watch it in recent weeks.
This is actually the perfect learning opportunity for you. I mean, you got me the match with Owen tonight because you wanted a bit of advice, first-hand knowledge how to face him, right? Well, think about it. What better way to learn than to go toe-to-toe with a former NXT champion?
Yeah, just all because there was a bit of a shot at Tony Khan for dropping the ball with Ethan Page.
Sharpened iron is what they say. And you get to silence all of your doubters, especially your biggest one. Charlie, go on.
Well, now we got Ava.
Look, truthfully, I don't know if this is the right move for you right now. But I also see how confident you are, and I know how badly you want to prove yourself. So, I'll allow it. Tonight, you can face Ethan Page with your number one
Championship on the line.
because right now, Charlie, you actually have some pretty big business on your hand, remember?
Oh, really?
Your match with the champion Obafemi.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Fucking Miles Bourne had to put his two names put his 2 cents in it from last week. So not wrong on that. No water, just meat.
Miles Bourne is going to put up his number one contention against Ethan Page. Heard the same thing I did, Vic. That
Yeah.
appears to be the case for Ava. The number one contendership is on the line. But right now, Charlie Dempsey had better grit his teeth because boy, does he have a fight on his hands.
Wonderful. All right, so we're kicking it off with Obafemi and Charlie Dempsey. Kind of Saturday back from last week. So yeah.
Charlie was shocked last week. As he's looking across Booker at the end.
Like I said, with the WNBA as well coming around Friday. So we're gonna try to do a lot of the games this year. Myself and Tyler. I know that you're gonna see a lot of Key and Dante do theirs as well, respectfully. Should be fun. Should be a good season for a lot of teams. Hopefully for my aces. So we'll see how that goes. As we open up against the defending champ Liberties, who knowing the aces, they have a bit of a chip on their shoulder from what happened last year in the postseason. Anyways, moving on. Oh damn! Nice little shove, a little show confidence from the NXT champ. Now, God, I fucking hate picture shit. Now there's Dempsey. Yeah, that shoulder tackle was not going to go anywhere for a guy that's. First of all, you're taking on a guy that's almost 6 feet, 335 pounds. Yeah, okay, now working the knee bar a little bit. But I don't think that's really going to work for a guy of Obafemi's stature. So that, not sure I tell you otherwise. If that, ugh. But damn, but yeah. Oh god, damn, my fucking shit is. God, my lower half is fucking sore. But I mean, yeah, freaking Obafemi just kind of just showing his strength. Liberty, liberty. So yeah. I guess yeah. The only I will say I will say this too for those who are the hockey fans who come around here and there. I know it's gonna be hard for me, Tyler, to do it because it's kind of hard to know who's who, and I will say this from personal experience. Doing one Flyers game, it was difficult at least trying to because the way I look at hockey is pretty much a fast paced. It's a fast paced sport. It's really hard to really, like I said, tell who's who, and stuff like that. And that's the thing too. Not just really doesn't play the same with the UFC watch parties. Because like I said, we try to. Like I said, I mean, we try to do some play-by-play commentary and shit like that. I mean, kind of give our own insight and whatnot. Which is actually kind of which I love. Like I said, and I know the last UFC event that we did. Not one of our best. I will say I will admit it's not one of the best we've done in terms of I don't know. In terms of what me and Tara bring to the table, because if you look at the last 3 fights we done prior to, hold up, maybe let me see something real quick. Maybe can give you an idea. My legs are fucking killing me. Yeah, so the last UFC, the Volkanovski fight, not one of the best we've done in terms of viewership wise. Like I said, me and Tara, I mean, not one of our best. Like I said, in terms of what me and Tara produced, like compared to from 313, 309, hell, when we first started with UFC 306. So I mean, look, we appreciate for those who did stick around for with the Volkanovski fight. I mean, like I said, not one of our best, not one of because I know some of the fights is kind of just meh. If that makes if that makes any sense. I'm trying to go for a quick triangle choke from Charlie Dempsey, but I don't think that's going to work. And that's going to be an easy deadlift. A nice counter. Try to go for the sunset flip. And nope, that's not going to happen. Pop up. God, back body drive. I know that got knocked the wind out of his sails. Kick to the arm from Dempsey. Now working the wrist. Then had a couple of heavy-handed shots. Then there's a little bit of a shoulder breaker, and then a hammer. It's just thrown right, and he's now just working the shoulder right in the turnbuckle. But later on tonight, we also see the TNA World Championship contract signed between Joe Hendry and Trick Williams, which still kind of fucking surprising that a TNA championship will be defended on the World Championship itself. Let me rephrase that. Being defended on the WWE PLE, especially in terms of for NXT. We also got Miles Bourne and Ethan Page. I think that should be the main event. We're coming up next. We also have Tony D'Angelo and Wes Lee. This also kind of stems back from last week when Wesley kind of poked his note, kind of tried to poke some shit with the Don about family not staying with them and shit, that type of thing. Trying to go for it. Trying to go for okay, this is a front try guillotine choke. Nope, and gets pushed right in the corner. And God, a knee to the side of the head. He kind of drops the big man. Covered by Dempsey. 1, 2, no. Kick out of 2 by now just working the arm. A little bit of the injured arm of Obafemi. It's something that, quite honestly, that the great William Regal usually would do a lot. In terms of, and nope, and there goes the body slam. Nice counter by Obafemi. About to shock me there with the power off the ropes, dropping the double axe handle. And then a double kick to the injured shoulder, or to the injured arm. Now he's trying to go for a German suplex, and it connects with the bridge. 1, 2, no. That's another 2 count. And try to go for inverter. What the? Now, it was like Obafemi with the S grip. Try to go. You gotta do it again. It's like fucking the little definition of insanity. Try to do one thing. Try to do the same thing over. And try to expect different results. Nice cover. 1, 2. Oh God, that's just showing straight. Nice back body drop from Obafemi. Damn, just deadlifting it with one fucking arm. And yeah, Obafemi's pissed. Jesus. Look, Dempsey, man, I love you, dude, but you're barking. You just, that's an uppercut for your troubles. And there's another one from the ruler of NXT. There's a third one. And God, just toss him like a small fucking child. And there goes Obafemi running uppercut. Oh my God. And there's another one. And God damn, another spinning uppercut. That's 3 of them in a row. And he's looking for the fall from Gracie. Nope. Damn, just toss him like a. God damn, that's just disrespectful. Time to go for the Gorilla Brit. Nice pop-up power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Obafemi gets the victory. I mean, for Obafemi, that's kind of easy work for the big man. I mean, gotta give Dempsey some credit. But so now Obafemi, not Taylor, but also Miles Bourne for Sunday, May 25th at NXT Battleground Tampa, which myself and the crew will be live for. So now we got looking backstage with Thea Hill and Karma Petrovic. And then Tatum just going off the fucking rails. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, that is true. Yeah, Tatum does have a point. I mean, Talbot have a fucking shitty week. Maybe the fact that you had her husband getting released, then you had 2 of her best friends are now actually going to get released. And Shotzi, well, technically that was her own right. We'll let her contract expire. And then you also have Gigi, which funny enough, by the way, who for those who have not followed GCW, it's going to take on her fiance. And that's coming up next. D'Angelo and Wesley. Then WWE Ball tomorrow at 8 o'clock on Tubi. I'll be honest, after the first episode, is for me, I could care. Look, I'm appreciative of the young men and women that is on Evolve, but at the same point, it's like it's hard to really get anybody interested along with I don't know. But I mean,
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out like 2 days old. She had to have a heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on body from medication.
it sounds kind of crazy the fact that Zach Allen's still kind of wrestling. But I mean, well, I mean, look, I mean, you got to think of Sue Tatum. Yeah, I mean, she had yeah, I mean, I would say she's lost everything. I mean, yeah, but even looking from a character's perspective and the story that she's kind of trying to tell, yeah, I mean, it does make perfect sense. I mean, yeah, like I said, yeah, Shotzi let her contract expire. She's trying to go elsewhere. You know, do whatever she can. And you also had Gigi now go back to her government name as Priscilla Kelly, going to take on her fiance at GCW. I can't remember which event it was. Zachary Wentz. After I think that's right after her non-compete clause expires, and I mean, yeah, I mean, you gotta really, to be honest. Let's talk about a shitty weekend story. At the same point, you also had her husband, Javier Bernal, get released, and to be honest, Javier, just from a talent perspective, kind of expected it was going to happen. And look, I don't advocate for anybody losing their job, but at the same point, especially like I said, and me and Tyler can attest to this too if he was here. Yeah, this business as a cutthroat business at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, if you're not cutting it to get better, especially in like bigger promotions, yeah, I mean, you're gonna wind up, be on the chop, pretty much getting. But anyways, though, but yeah, at the end of the day, looks like I wish nothing but the best for Javier because every gets better. I mean, look, the door is always open to come back. Same with with Priscilla and well, it's Shotzi just want to come back too. But I mean, well, besides that, not a bad start. Not a bad start. To kick off NXT. God, my legs are fucking hurt like a bitch. Oh, but I mean, let me give a quick shout out to Prestige, Daniel, and Ryan Pratt. Shout out to y'all guys. Like I said, kind of been a while since I did this shit on my own. Because we guys look back at because if you go guys look back at the original watch parties, I've did this a lot. I think Tyler did one with me. I think that was when we first started. But over time, since then, and yes, and I kind of where I can see Tyler's perspective on him had a little bit of a love hate thing with NXT, not perfect because of where it's because Vince got his hands on it, turned it into NXT 2.0, kind of ruined what NXT used to be. Especially when under Triple H now with Shawn Michaels trying to get back to the blue, not blue and gold, black and gold. Sorry. And now we got Ricky Saints on kind of now standing backstage with Ethan Page, just doing some band work, trying to stay loose. Hmm. Yeah, sure. They're yeah, sure. Yeah, it seems Ricky Starks is like, yeah, good luck with that nonsense. But anyways, though, now we're going to have Wesley and hello, Tony D'Angelo. Jesus Christ. So to call themselves the hot. So Wesley and the knockoff, forget the knockoff Crime Times call themselves the High Rise. Because let's be real, the two guys that Wesley has with them, they don't impress me. Look, the potential's there, but the problem that I see is ever since when they made their debut on NXT, they've been nothing but I don't know. They're like super fucking greener the goose shit, for lack of a better term. But I mean, that's just how I look at it. Maybe some of y'all who are actually watching along with me or watching this could have a different opinion, which I respect that. We got the bell rung, and now we're officially underway for match number 2 here on NXT. Nice little collar elbow lockup. Damn, now Tony D'Angelo shoving him, showing a little bit of power on the. Oh, I mean, that is true from Vic's point. But the one thing that I will say that Wesley does have over, I mean, both men has held both the NXT North American title, but you guys got to think is too that Wesley has over Tony D when it regards to the NXT North American Championship. He had a very long reign with the belt, putting up some really banger matches as the NXT North American Champion, which is kind of crazy. At some point, hopefully, I do want to see this version of Wesley going into the main event scene at some point. Because knowing that, yeah, I mean, you're going to have, yeah, and I know it's at times, and I've seen the ones, I see the biggest complaint, but one of the slight nitpicks is that the men's division at times, it's been a little bit lackluster. Now, I could agree to an extent, but at the same point, like there's just certain guys that if they wanted to go to the main roster, I mean they could if they got the offer to get called up. But I think I can see why Trick hasn't gone up yet. Damn, uppercuts right to the gut from Tony D'Angelo. Jesus Christ. I mean, no shit. I mean, oh damn, what a Superman punch. So Thea Hill and Tatum Paxley, that's coming up later on tonight. Okay, there, Wes. I don't know what that stream fucking was. Damn, what a little bit of a hit toss. And now I got one of the what I don't know, that was Tyreek who took the brunt of it. And again, yeah, me and Tyson with the boot eats a boot of the dawn. I can see it does over the top. I would pay attention. Crossbody, damn, what a crossbody by the Don of NXT. Taking out both Tyson and Tyreek. Yeah, it's all about a guy that's in the really pissed off mood. Yeah, Wes, I mean, you have nothing but blame yourself for. I was kind of the guy that did lose his got betrayed by his underboss, and we don't know where Luke is at. There's a lot of shit. We still need fucking answer. God damn it. But anyways, though, I mean, looking as we're in picture, I mean, you still got both Tyreek and Tyson now back up on their feet. Still not going to take an issue with the Don after they wipe him out with the crossbody. And damn, double knees from Wesley. Try to damn, now throwing a couple of rights, knocks it on out of the ring, right onto the floor. And second, man, nice little low road tope suicida. And now just now kicked against the table from Wesley, kind of just aim for the midsection. Man, freaking like tasting an entire race. Man, chill it out. I mean, can't blame him at the same point, but then again, Wesley kind of brought this on himself last week for a guy or coming and that his family betrayed him or ditched him, whatever the case may be. But we had a quick 2 count, kick out at 2 by the Don of NXT. Now kind of working with the front face lock. And now Wesley throwing multiple rights. Ah, damn, to my fucking leg. Damn. Now a kick to the hammy. Then a kick to the back of the neck. Off the second row, double stomp to the back. And now the Don rolls out of the ring, right onto the floor, right in front of just right next to Tyson and Tyreek. That's probably the two guys who are much are super greener than goose shit. But I mean, I don't know if I can't really tell if Wes is grabbing at his ankle. And now a quick little 2 count. Oh God, dude.
Kicks off its 2025 season. Ton of sports. Just raise the stakes.
Really? There's
10 weeks of matches.
really a 10-week beach volleyball season? So what the fuck was that a thing? 'Cause I remember that being a fucking Olympic sport this summer. Huh. That's new. Then again, I could give 2 shits. It's not baseball or basketball or football, which, by the way, you'll see a lot of football games scheduled up to going into the kickoff season. Because usually I can really care less about the preseason and stuff like that. Only done it a couple times. Not really too much of. Oh, damn, what a right from. And Raw recap. We kind of get that. Now I got Wesley now talking a lot of mad shit to the Don of NXT. Yeah, and Wesley kind of pissed off the Don, and that's something you do not want to fucking do. And a headbutt to the damn me. Damn, 3 headbutts to the chin just rocked this man's marbles. Yeah, you don't talk shit to the Don of NXT for a goddamn reason. Yeah, nice double clothesline. Take out the 2 stooges, Tyreek and Tyson. Oh, quick roll up. 1, 2, and no! Kicked out at 2 after freaking Wesley had the foot on the ropes. Nice super kick under the chin. Drops down to his knees. Off the second rope. No, gets caught. Nice. Over the head, belly to belly suplex. Several weeks dating WrestleMania Saturday and stand and deliver to put all that in
perspective to come out swinging, to fight not only for himself, but for whatever family he may have.
Man, nice momentum clotheslines. Another belly to belly. Damn. And nice German catch and release German suplex.
All of his frustration on Wesley.
And nice power slam from the Don. 1, 2. No, chest kick out of 2 from Wesley.
Before, and one day we'll make him a champion again. But for Tony D'Angelo, it is not about championships. Staring a hole through Wesley. Maybe that's the problem, Vic. It's really about
nice poison rana from Wesley. Nice little spinning kick to the side of the head of the Don. Springboard. Nope, gets caught. Man, with a spear. And now, oh Lord. Oh, and fucking Stacks with the distraction. The cardiac kick. 1, 2, and 3. And Wesley gets the win.
I'm gonna go pay Rizzo with this. Lay off the distraction. Just pin Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo feels the same way. Well,
and now I got the NXT Women's Champion Stephanie McCare. We're going to hear from her coming up next on NXT. Yeah, first two night SummerSlam of the year. Honestly, not a fan of it. Oh. Anyways, though. All right. I'll be right back up. Okay, sorry about that, y'all, man. Eyes are kicking my ass. So I'm going to use my inhaler. Because I haven't really been using this for a while. Oh. Oh, God. Anyways, though. Oh. Friday. Yeah, for those who do also have seen the community post as well that I normally do with the, I mean, doing the rating and stuff like that, it kind of gives me, which I kind of enjoy. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, hopefully that actually open up the passageways. Good fucking God. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, right. For those who have seen the rating, rate the WWE shows or TNA or AEW, which I really haven't really done, especially with AEW. I kind of really enjoy doing those. Kind of get you guys' feedback, not just from me myself or the crew that do these watch parties, but kind of you, the fans, or the people who do tune in and watch us, or who just watch on their own time. And kind of get to see where you guys see how you kind of gauge how you guys feel on certain shows, where it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, probably Collision. If some of y'all still watch that, or for those who do kind of tune into to TNA, which, like I said before, that Thursday that's coming back. I think I can't remember the next pay-per-view that they're doing. And then you got Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, and tickets and the priority pass on packages are now on sale for Saturday, June 7th for Money in the Bank and LA, California. And Progressive by NXT for NXT Focus. So now I got OTM. I kind of, and it's funny since getting into doing NXT, God, for well over a year. Fucking OTM has really kind of grown on me, and that's kind of how I kind of got to know a little bit of Miss Jada Parker. Nah. Ooh. Somebody that care. Not wrong on that. I'll tell you that much. Oh, why is my leg? Oh man, I gotta chill on the walking because good God. I mean, look, I love walking them for the next one person to the next, but holy crap, that shit's ruined. Damn, fucking sore as all damn hell. Anyways. Oh, Lord Stephanie. Jesus.
Respect for Jordan Journey. She was of the top DNA, DNAR, and now DNA. And now she wants to accept the top of NXT.
Yeah, man, shoot. I mean, it's probably going to be for temporary reasons because once she gets everything ironed out with NXT, she's going to be on the main roster sooner rather than later. What? And now we got Fatal Influence, aka Toxic Attraction 2.0.
It must be nice to be on top of the world.
And now we got Fallon Henley sound like a jealous bitch. Oh, jeez. Ain't that some shit?
You've been on top ever since you got here. You truly are one of a kind.
Yeah.
But you see, that's
One of a kind that will whip your ass to the next week there, Fallon. And it's kind of funny. Now, which is a good thing to point out from Fallon and the fact that many Rose got salty about that. First of all, man, you unified the NXT Women's UK Championship. Secondly, because that don't count.
She also beat Julia to become the NXT Women's
Yeah,
Champion.
she proves to be the best of the best there, Fallon. I disagree. No, it ain't.
Don't belong in. And just think about it. How ironic would it be if Fatal Influence were the ones to take that NXT Women's Championship off their hands?
And speaking of, now it's time to hear what the Juggernaut's got to say. Because, good God, why'd I have a feeling we're going to get a tag team probably this tonight or probably next week? Because I smell something like a tag team coming up next week. Oh, God damn, dude.
You two can't even get out of each other's way.
Yeah, that is true.
Talking about the NXT Women's Championship. I'm not here to save the day. I'm here to protect my investments, my opportunity. I have no good investment.
Oh, you see what I mean? Destroy friendship in the process. I flip this division upside down. And JP, that was the past. Right, the past. What I was trying to say is you both have collected and worked. Sure, awesome, whatever. But while you were touring the globe, we were here in NXT holding this women's division down.
Yeah, sure you did.
To be at the top of it.
Yeah, deserves one.
And although we usually don't like newbies, I will say, at least Stephanie has taken her opportunities and made them worth it.
Jordan failed last time, and she will fail again.
Oh, boy. We really doing this, are we? That is true.
To become an NXT Women's Champion. And nothing, especially not Fatal Influence, is going to stop me.
I mean,
So
yeah.
if I take care of you two again tonight, I will. And as for you, Stephanie, I'm gonna make 100% sure that you make it to Tampa in one piece.
Mmm.
It doesn't matter who walks out of Battleground with that title. They'll be right for the taking, and Fatal Influence will be the one.
Yeah, to pick up the pieces like fucking vultures. So interesting.
Let's go.
Yeah, look, Charlie. If I listen to Miles if I were you, I mean, you got your ass. as handed to you. But coming up next, we got Miles Bourne and Ethan Page. Winner will become the number one contender for the NXT Championship. Anyways, though, I mean, kind of figured, but oh well. What are you going to do? Let me see really quick here, ladies and gentlemen. God damn, my fucking legs.
You think they can swim?
Damn, no one gives a shit about this. Damn.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. Many people swear by stuffed crust pizza from Domino's, so we invited some of them to a little taste test. Oh, that's Domino's stuffed crust that you said you had.
Anyways, though, man, that's. Jesus. Dude, I don't think I've never been this fucking sore my entire damn life. For the life of me.
Insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting a baby. You need protection of that. What's an ID? Someone's break. Please. So don't settle for just
Anyways, so. Oh. I think for it's Universal Resort type of shit. But I mean, oh god. Anyways, though.
Congratulations. We both should be proud of yourself.
So now looks like we got Tyler May Steele instead of Sterling. Backstage with both The Undertaker and Bubba Ray Dudley. Or Bully Ray, sorry. I don't know if he's just.
Not to compete in the Mecca, wrestle in the Mecca, wrestle in New York City, in Madison Square Garden. But only one of you gets that NXT contract. Only one of you gets the opportunity to fight,
Wrestle. Yeah, I mean, continue to grow and hopefully reach the main roster.
I'm sure the boss will back me up. But one of you is going to have a giant bullseye on your
You too. See who's gonna come in and make an impact. Cute. Good luck lasting in our locker room.
Isn't it?
promise you
If you even think from my spot, I'm gonna make
We got Low Vice slash Legend with Easton Dame, Nikita Lyons. Jesus Christ.
Well, whoever wins Sunday, looks like you got your work cut out for you.
Tony D, we gotta shut up. Get in the car now. Come on, let's go. What's up? Where we go? Go to the safe house. We need to get the wrist now. You gotta move your ass. Let's go.
Yeah. Miles Bourne and the lower quarter catch crew set to defend. Time for what's
Coming to LA on Saturday, June 7th, with the Worlds Collide at Kia Forum and Money in the Bank. Get into it, Dome. Individual event tickets are on sale.
yeah, Worlds Collide as well. I think Ghoulie would probably Ghoulie. I know Tyler's probably going to hold that down because obviously knowing me, I won't be available for Worlds Collide because I'm just getting off work by the time that event starts. But I will be there for Money in the Bank. The bell's rung for Money in the Miles Bourne with the elbow lock up with Paige. Nice little waist locky. Nice little showing some of the amateur. Look at some amateur wrestling. Going to the front face lock. And now Paige is going to have to grab the road to break the hold. And damn. And a clubbing blow to the side of the head from Paige. To the head of Miles Bourne.
Charlie and Graves just said that facing a former champion would be good for Miles Bourne.
Nice leapfrog. Nice arm drag. Now it's kind of just working the shoulder. Now the arm of the shoulder area. But also upcoming events with this Friday night SmackDown in Greensboro, North Carolina. Then we also have Monday going to Greenville, South Carolina for Monday Night Raw. And obviously NXT staying where they are in Florida next Friday, next week, or the next following Friday, and Savannah, Georgia for SmackDown. Then also next following Saturday will be Battleground Tampa on Sunday. Then the elbow to the top of the head. Miles Bourne. Damn, throwing a couple body shots down. Eats a knee to the midsection. Nice suplex to Ethan Page. Oh, God. Nice elbow from Ethan Page. Kind of just rocking the bell. Damn, not a raining hard right to the top of this man's dome. There's a little dome piece.
Star in that position. You want somebody to step up the plate and could knock off over. Also, it's been a busy night here. General manager's been
nice back body drop. Yep, figured it was going to figure what I said on Twitter too that I smell either tag team match either tonight or next week. So Stephanie McCarron and Jordan Grace will take on Fatal Influence. It looks like just JC Jane and Fallon Henley. I don't know where Jasmine Nix on the other hand. Well, she can go fuck herself for all this thing. Some of the shit that she's done. So now we got Paige now just now working the headlock. Miles Bourne trying to break. Oh, now we're looking at a sleeper kind of. And then Miles Bourne now breaks it up. He's going to break that hole. Damn, nice little club and blow of his own. Nice little couple of rights. Nice uppercut. And now throwing multiple uppercuts to Ethan Page. Trying to rock this man's marbles. Toss in the corner. And now nice little splash in the corner for good measure. Mm. And of course, the fucking picture-in-picture shit. Like I said, not a fan of it because it's really kind of hard, kind of see how to call the match and shit like that. But just trying to see what else has been going on. Oh Lord. Anyway, I was out. So now we pretty much just have fucking Ethan Page now just taunting the crowd while we're still in picture-in-picture. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. And yeah, Ethan. Now we got Page. There we go. We got Miles Bourne going at 1, 2, and no. On the near fall. I never really noticed it. They were the longest. Now we got Page now propping Bourne to the top of the turnbuckle. Oh, nice drop kick from 2, new. Yeah, bring him. Okay, so it's a 3. Start. So Miles Bourne keep. And now we got a thing for Sean Legacy. Talk about for a video with Javon Evans. Even not Javon Evans keeps scrolling. So it looks like Sean Legacy wants to go one on. Shoot, I wouldn't have no problems with that. After seeing him in the and I think it might have been the Battle Royal. I can't remember the other. I don't know which match he was in, but the dude looked impressive. I will admit. And now look at Javon Evans. Sorry, what is Shanti ain't doing diddly squat either. Shanti the Adonis. Hmm. Yeah, talk about freaking goddamn The Undertaker back in 1996. All right, actually, when they had the Undertaker coming down to the rafters with his wings, that's interesting. Well, then again, I wouldn't know because I wasn't really around in 1996, so I wasn't barely even. I was slowly becoming a thought. The year I was pretty much came into the world a year later in 1997. So I mean, now it's time for Thea Hill and Dana Paxley going at it 1-on-1. I like this new version of Tatum post. Obviously post Chase U, but it was kind of annoying to not see her on TV for the longest time since when Chase U disbanded and shit. But yeah, I mean, I thought she did pretty well on her own. I thought she did pretty well in that women's ladder match for the women's North American Championship. I mean, that's really not. Oh, while that still going on, commercial right now here at I guess you could say with the halfway point of NXT here tonight. To be honest, not a bad show by any means, but this is kind of what you kind of want to get. I mean, NXT at times does have its hit and misses, and I'm not going to lie. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's what can you really do, or really? But man, dude,
That's great, but can you ask your business step to gain with me? Heck, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need. Women are struggling with their image, just like Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner Melting Pro Beaver. Lots of
For somebody, why help them in a better place.
summer like humidity is bringing some downforce, but you know, when they move out of the freeze. Possible detailed plan to provide shape of congestion on 206 through Delaware County.
nobody cares about the damn congestion bullshit. And
You're here when sleep can't be found, and day after day of floating. When you can't get off the couch, wondering something is keeping you from seeing family members. We are here when you are hurting or struggling with addiction, when you have no one to talk to, and you are in crisis. We're here. Just one call. We are here. Call, text, or chat 988. With the new six-figure scratch off. Small business bonus. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of $1,000. CW hit series starring but all in season. So let's cross season 3 tomorrow. 7 Central, right here on CW. Let's go back to earlier. You and I have known each other for a long time.
Look at what happened earlier tonight with Stacks with the outside the Angel family safe house. Yeah, I would feel it's not the. My question is, what kind of stipulation? Because I do, damn, with a crowbar to the hamstring. Hmm. Yeah, that is true. I mean, even though still kind of, well, you're still a bitch though. They're Stacks for backstabbing the family. Anyways, though. It's time for Tatum Paxley, who, let's just say, who's off. She's got a few screws loose. Not having the best week. I would say if you're Tatum Paxley, boy, that's a kind of terrifying sight to see. I mean, can you really blame her? I mean, she lost two of her best friends. She lost her husband in the WWE releases, which Javier, yeah, kind of figured the run not going to do nothing with him, and he hasn't really done much anyways. And to be honest, not really was that impressive. And the many times I've seen him, so kind of had to. And freaking Thea is now telling Tatum to relax. Now nice little reverse waist. Now, oh, nice back elbow from Tatum. Damn, what a right! I mean, that is a good question. I mean, now it's time. Almost go for the shot out of my headbutts. Damn, a kick in the midsection. Nice standing moonsault. 1, 2, no. I go for the Fujiwara armbar. Cover 1. Nope, just the 1 count. Oh, nice counter from the arm drag by Tatum Paxley, who wheelbarrow. Oh God, face first goes Thea Hale right. Oh God, that's a bit of a hard landing. Then a right, and a couple. Now got multiple rights, and a fucking headbutt. Oh man, top will get the cobweb shaken out of you, and now, jeez. Oh God, face first in the top turnbuckle. And that's also, yeah, I can see you with the liar part 2. Yeah, nice back elbow. And now you got Jada Parker looking on. Oh, nice tip of Mizuguri. Cover by Paxley. 1, 2, no. I mean, shit. Fucking, Vic, I mean, can you fucking blame her? I mean, they just walked in and fucking goddamn Paxley losing her fucking mind. Anyways, a little gut shot. Then a right to the jaw. Now there's now we got Thea Hale, Irish whip in the ropes. And it's a boot to the shoulder. And here comes Paxley on the move. Oh, nice. Was it a 450 leg kick? 1, 2. No, just kick out of 2. Yeah, it's all about a woman in pain. And a headbutt by Thea. And both got their shit rocked. Damn, she just fucking ate that gut wrench. Nice counter. Darks, eat defeat. Not bad, not bad. I know Tatum's kind of hurting a little bit. A little bit of that little bit of an injured elbow. I have a feeling no. Oh God, what a chop! Then a right ducks the clothesline. Thea, nice double axe handle. Now kind of get some momentum going. Kick to the knee. Nice sliding clothesline. Nice for showing the little aggressive side from Thea. Nope, nobody home in the corner. And not the best looking knee, but and Paxley over for the suplex. No. And Thea now trying to counter with the Kimura. And right there on the injured arm, just inches, and somehow Tatum gets the rope. He's got to force to break the hold to the count of 5 or automatic disqualification. Nope, catches the leg. Thea again trying to go for that Kimura. Roll up by Tatum. 1, 2. No, just a count of 2. And a nice little side kick. Interesting. Double underhook into a interesting takedown. And now the Kimura locked in dead center of the ring. I mean, shit, at this point, you're going to have to pressure of the injured elbow. The thumb of the eye. Damn. So Thea Hill wins by disqualification. And talk about getting having a fucking more than having your screws knocked loose. Yeah. I mean, once you lost a lot of friends, becoming alone, it kind of makes sense to have your fucking screws loose. And now looking back at the both women, a lot of the 4 women with Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan, Zaria, and Sol Ruka, the current NXT Women's North American Champion. Oh Lord. I mean, definition of insanity. Try to do the same thing more than once. Try to expect different results. And up next is the NXT Battleground TNA Championship contract signing. Oh God, I know how we know how these things go. And now we got a thing for LFG, which funny enough, I have not been wanting. Right, Progressive Insurance. Yeah. We get that. God damn, my fucking knee. My knees are killing me. I mean, well, they're not like hurt bad. They're fucking sore. But then again, I did a lot of walking today, so that kind of says a lot. Anyways, though, but I mean.
Dog food, it's Frenchman. Real meat, real veggies. My boy too. Disrespect, but what we do. Yeah. Small faces.
The upgraded strip at 70%.
Oh my god.
Getting into tight spaces is simple. The all-new Swiffer all clean.
Sadly, windshield chips. But if you go to safelight.com and schedule a fix in minutes.
Sweet.
All right, so let's
Come to you for free.
get toward.
And our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right now.
Save light. Save light.
Don't wait. Go to safelight.com and schedule.
Save light repair. Save light replay. At Olive Garden, we're all about more craveable classics and more made-from-scratch sauces. Plus,
Delivery.
Alrighty. That's another thing too. Like, I hate the item we see at times. I mean, and for good reason. The fact that say, wishing for a certain superstar to get fucking fired because they're terrible. I'm sorry, but that's a pathetic way of thinking. And I said this, and I'm going to put this on record. Look, hate me all you're not, because that's the one thing that's the line you just don't cross. Because, say for example, if you lose your job and you bitch and complain about it, well, here's the thing: that's your fucking fault. Karma is a massive bitch. Like I say, even on Twitter, you don't fucking cross her. I'm just going to make that clear. And for those who are watching on Twitter, if you know my point, then fantastic. Some smart individuals. Others, not so fucking much, because you guys are brain dead fucking idiots. Anyways, I'm sorry, but that really pisses me off. That really does piss me off. Because look, that don't make no goddamn sense. Because knowing that the defense said, oh, this person's terrible, they got to be fired. And yeah, I mean, there's a thing called there's room to grow. I mean, there's more things you can do. Now, there's only specific occasions that if there's no improvement whatsoever, like I mentioned before with Tyson and Tyreek, part with Wesley. And that's the quite a crazy thing too. When was the last time they fucking wrestled? That's another thing that I can see it doesn't really make no damn sense. But that being said, yep, so it'll be Tony D'Angelo and Stax is now official at Tampa Bay Battleground Tampa. No shocker there of what has transpired earlier tonight. And also, too, the TNA World Championship is on the line. First time in, or then again, maybe second time. Could be fucking wrong. Someone let me know in the comments. I must be missing something. But either way, anyways, now I got to go to the contract signing. God, man, my fucking knees are killing me.
The TNA World Championship is on the field. A brand that just celebrated 23 years. And a title that's been held by the likes of AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, LA Knight, and Samoa Dudley. It all happens at Battleground.
Get this to yourself, Joe. You took my opportunity and what meant the most to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take what means the most to you. And that's that TNA time. Should have stayed in your sweet spot. Where you was getting your flowers, where you was the man at TNA. The next Sunday we're going to Battleground. And that's my house. Well, if anyone should know, I've been breaking out, taking risks, having the confidence to do more, to be more is you. But somewhere along the way, you forgot that. Instead, bitching about what you deserve or what you should have had. We're going to head to a 3-minute ad. What was it?
Kind of figure what.
Do what? Right outside that door. Do not make me call them in here. Sit down, both of you.
Not wrong on that.
TNA is the hottest it's been in years. That's because every morning I wake up and my goal is to make this the biggest brand it can possibly be. And that means
sees me as the champion. I'm defending this against TNA wrestlers, NXT superstars, and I'm putting them down. Do you understand that next Sunday, the TNA World Championship will be on the line on a WWE PLE? Do you understand how big that is? Of course I know, Joe, because I'm in the match. This match will be historic because of me. And there's something you need to realize, Joe. You are a social media sensation. Trick Williams is bigger than NXT. I'm bigger than TNA. Hell, I'm bigger than both of them combined. Damn it, I'm Hollywood Trick. Now, I don't have to tear you down or mess with what you believe. Because the truth is, every man has his 15 minutes of fame. Except Trick Williams. Next Sunday, you'll take your fame. You'll take your title. Then I'm going to take your brand.
Trick, enough.
So it looks like Trick's top words from Trick to
Well, no one is more confident than Trick Williams. Let's talk about it. It's on the outside, though. Yes, you made event and stand and deliver back-to-back years, so maybe this isn't the biggest match of your career. But it is the most.
I mean, that is true, but at the same time, I mean, if Joe Hendry wants to bring it up as a talk more, at least I made an event at WrestleMania. Or not, sorry, man, I mean WrestleMania, but wrestle on WrestleMania. That's what I meant to say. Whoops. Sorry, I had a complete fucking brain stroke there.
As fast as your star goes to the top, it can come crashing back down.
What goes up must come down. Interesting. When they talked by Joe Hendry. Kind of surprised. Kind of shocked that at least the contract signing didn't go to shit. Like most most contract signings for those who have seen wrestling over the years. And to be honest, I'm actually kind of okay with this one. But I mean, hey. Yeah, shit happen. Shouldn't. Anyways, looks like we're towards the end. At the finish line of NXT for this week, and hopefully by next week we be on the road. Anyways, but shoot. Shout out to everyone that's actually been in here. Like I said,
Player interviews, special guests, and everything in between. GMFB Overtime. We did 1 on THL 17. Comcast Business is celebrating Small Business Month by giving you a $1,000 small business bonus. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities for $1,000 prepaid card. Swag for staff. New equipment powered by Gig Speeds. Or 3D printer. Switch to Comcast Business for over 99.9% reliability and security. Now get started with $1,000 small business bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Boring. I mean, at this point, I hope Joe takes the damn belt on Moxley, because let's be real, Moxley hasn't done fucking shit, and that's why the end of the year.
When you feel alone, we are here when sleep can't be found and day after day is overwhelming. When you can't get off the couch or your anxiety is keeping you from seeing family and friends. We are here when you are hurting or struggling with addiction, when you have no one to talk to and you are in crisis. We are here. Just one call. We are here. Call, text, or chat 988.
Now we got the tag champs now sit with Briggs after Iwamura. Iwamura went back to Japan.
Because we kept losing, but pushing away. What if you need? Thank God. Thanks, guys. You don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. Maybe if you did appreciate things, Josh, your best friend would still be here. Bro, I'm not trying to hear from you. I'm talking about Brooks, not Laura. Him too. It's a lot to you. Spirit's not the time. Briggs, when it comes to relationships, you're a cancer. You should probably change that before it consumes you. You have no choice to explode. Bro, I have a lot on my mind. I need your wisdom. But I do got a really good idea on how to clear my head.
Both of you texted me like 50 times separately. So what's going on?
Ava.
Let's see.
She was back in full force. And it's time to get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
I fear that I don't.
Look, Evan, what he's trying to say is we don't care who our opponents are, where they're from, what they do. What we're trying to do is put Case University back on the map.
You know what? I think you guys are ready. Next week, you can have your debut tag team match. Love the fit? Serving.
Thank you very much. So, what's going on? We just got first ever tag match. Let's do it.
Yeah.
A returning OTM.
So it looks like Caleb, yeah. So it looks like OTM will be coming back, making the return next week on NXT.
And for the first time, a rap performance by
And it goes down next week.
This time it's Blondie wins. She'll face Soruka for the Women's North American title. Warriors for a partner once more. Find out next week. It could potentially have North American Championship.
Looks like next week we got a triple threat match with Ashante, Javon Evans, and also Sean Legacy, who And main event time for the women's tag team match.
The number one contender earlier, should Jordan Grace care this much about her opponent's safety? I understand Jordan Grace wanting to, as she would protect her. Jordan has scratched and clawed to get to the point where she has finally earned a one-on-one opportunity for the NXT Women's Championship. She doesn't want to let, particularly not the opportunity to call herself NXT Women's Champion when she goes one-on-one with her partner here tonight. Looking at us and said, calm down, calm down. Looking out, please. I'll just skip over the Grace. In your 5 months here on NXT.
Up Jordan Downey. Oh, God. I mean, shit, freaking Stephanie's been doing this for a long time. Now we got La Primera chat. Oh, here, let me turn that up. Yeah, we already started with a headlock from Grace. And shoulder. Damn, what a shoulder tackle drives Fallon Henley. Nice little waist lock. Off the ropes goes Fallon Henley. Gets caught like a small child with a backbreaker. And a clubbing clothesline. The chest, then the back. Back to the chest again. Then the back. And wind up for another clothesline. Okay. And tag off the springboard crossbody goes La Primera. Stephanie Vaquer ducks the boot. Damn. Family. Oh, okay. So smart by Family to kind of stop that momentum. And now they got tagged into JC Jane. And with a nice little boot to the midsection. Then a knee from Fallon. Yep. Irish off the roads. Nice. Roll up 1, 2. Nope. Counted 2. Jackknife covered by your pack. And we're really doing this. The different pinning combinations for 2. 2. Nope. After the bridge. And it's time for Booker T's favorite move. All right, Booker. You ain't need to chill there, dude. You're a married man. And nice counter at the double suplex. He drops JC Jane. Codebreaker.
Superstars. What did I see?
And kick to throw some boots. And tap. Now with some spacing. Oh, smart by JC. Well, and that's not something you want. Oh, man. And a boot from Fallon Henley with the referee's. And now there goes Jordan Grace getting dropped. Nice taking out Grace.
For a moment, you saw that spot open up.
Strides work.
I'm sorry. I hate these damn fucking picture-in-picture commercials. They're boring as all damn hell.
Hey, here's what you want to do. Save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Are you a cat?
No, I'm a duck. And that's a rainbow. Watch it. Only two.
Now a little bit some tag team action. Damn it.
These dishes just aren't getting home.
Problem is, it's likely switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods have increased fighting power and gone, easily removing 100% of tough stuck on. Cascade Platinum Plus.
Catch flights and compete deals with Skechers slip-in parts fit sneakers. Just step in and go. Getting through airport security will be a breeze. Plus, this style called the Arcade comes in so many stylish colors to go with all your favorite. Skechers slip-ins are fit sneakers.
Two. Nope. Just kick out of two. So now the fatal influence now in controlling this matchup. And face first goes Stephanie McGarrett at the top turnbuckle for good measure. No snapmare takedown. Off the ropes goes Fallon Henley, now dropping the elbow right to the face of Stephanie McGarrett. 1, 2, no. Oh my God, these picture-in-picture need to go away. Honestly, to those who are in the international crowd, us Americans, we are American wrestling fans. We are jealous of you because y'all are commercial free. Should be over here, but no, somebody, I guess TV's got to make its fucking money somehow. But I mean, and damn, when chopping, and I'm chopping the nice kick to the midsection. Out goes Fallon Henley to the floor like a nice little drop to the knee, then a clothesline cover by JC. 1, 2, and no. Ain't really doing much on that. And I've got the Olay chance. Nice roll through. And it's a pump kick from JC Jane. And now I got a multiple boots to the midsection. Man, what a chop. Oh. Then we get tagged to Grace. And here she comes, dropping the clothesline on both JC and Fallon Henley. Fallon, you get a German suplex for your troubles. And JCJ, you get one for your troubles as well. And man, fucking JC, Jordan Grace is firing the rights and the lefts. That a back elbow, man, mean-ass back elbow. And spine buster, good old shades of the, let's be real, probably the enforcer Arn Anderson would approve. Nice drop in the forearm, quick cover, 1, 2, both legs, and nope, just a 2 count. Close but no cigar there, Vic. Damn, nice forearm to Fallon. Now Grace props her up on the top turnbuckle. Then a chop to the chest. And then Fallon with a couple of rib shots. 3 rib shots. Then a boot to the face. Oh, nice tilt spinning suplex. Okay, that's interesting. Man, what a gut shot. Oh, damn. Chop to the chest again. Firewoman's carry. Oh, damn, but yeah, we got a chop fest going on in the ring. And 7 here. He's a pump kick. I mean, to each their own. Like I said, I haven't really kept on with the AEW as of recently. So I just really never had the time to because, I really couldn't, not really. So there's a lot of things I've been not because I have a personal, outside of my personal life, yeah, I really kept up to it, but I want to and no. But I've been kind of just been watching a lot of other shit that I've been watching. So it's kind of, yeah. So that's just me. Like I said, I've really, and Chloe will tell you the same thing too. It's been hard to keep up with AEW, and Ty will tell you the same thing too. Once AEW can actually get somebody who knows how to run a fucking business, then turn shit around, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, nice. The Juggernaut driver. 1, 2, 3. So Jordan Grace and Stephanie McCarron. Like I said, I'm not going to disagree with that, but just the AEW thing, it's not because we don't hate it. There's just a lot of shit. There's some other stuff that not myself, Tyler, Gooley, and, we all have different ideas. Well, not say ideas is one of them, one of the worst, but also different content projects we want to try to do. And knowing that, we're getting around the sport, it's still in the sports season with the MLB. NBA season is starting to wrap up soon with the playoffs. The WNBA season well, let's just say Will Ospreay knows how to fucking sell. That's my only fucking biggest gripe with the dude. At least it won't hurt you to fucking sell and shit like that. That really does piss me off. That's just me. Look, I may sound like I'm an old head, but look, I love Will Ospreay, but the dude just needs to learn how to sell for the life of him, because there's no way in hell you can be that impressive and not, it's hard and shit like that. But I won't be surprised that turns to be a banger, but that's just my only gripe with Will Ospreay. He needs just to fucking sell moves. I feel like that's really like wrestling 101. You're talking wrestling school. But I digress. I'm sure it's going to be a good event. Don't get me wrong. As I said, I haven't really gotten around to watching it because we thought when they did the Max deal, I was like, okay, they're going to go and hopefully do the pay-per-views the same formula as Peacock. Nope. Still got to pay $50 for the damn fucking thing. It still doesn't really make fucking sense. And that really does irk me to fucking death, because, and that's one of the, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who has a gripe with that. Because look, it's not bad. But then when you constantly have to do that depending on the month for your pay-per-views, it doesn't make no fucking sense. I mean, it doesn't hurt to follow the same formula as Peacock. I mean, shit. If you're doing live sport, and I know Max is doing doing some live sports and whatnot, and it actually has worked out pretty well. And take it from me, who's had to have there was one time where I forgot. There was one time where I had to hold off on, well, not say hold up, but I had to wait till I got paid to pay off YouTube TV for the month. I actually watched AEW through through Max. Wasn't that bad, but I don't know. Maybe that's just how I feel about on things. But like I said, I'm no disagreement whatsoever. Now look at. And now we so what's going on backstage. And then now I got Ethan Page just took out Ricky Stanks. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess. And we're finally at the 10 o'clock hour. Champion. Yep. Like I said, myself and the crew will be live for NXT Battleground. But here's, and like I said, we'll talk more. Like I said, and that's kind of funny because I haven't really he caught his stuff in New Japan, which is kind of funny for those who kind of, okay, so a little bit of thing, because I've kind of seen Will Ospreay, especially in the early, I'm not saying the early days. God, let me go back in my memory tank here. The first time I've ever caught Will Ospreay wrestling here in the States was in Ring of Honor in 2016, where I think showing what potential the dude had, but dude had it all. I mean, especially at a very young age. I mean, same with fucking Jay White. I mean, when Jay White came over to Ring of Honor, now, yeah, and for those who are wondering, yes, this is the pre-Switchblade era of Jay White. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that might have been the Great White. I don't know if they actually, he specified, I don't know if he ever talked about that being, I could be fucking wrong, which most of the time I am at times. I mean, doesn't surprise me. But, I mean, look, I think AEW Double Up is going to be a good show. Don't get me wrong. Where my problem lies is there's a couple things. The pay-per-views are too damn long. I mean, well, depending on the pay-per-view. At the same time, like, because let's be real, most of us have to fucking legally stream this shit because, I'm not dropping $50 every couple of months just to catch an AEW pay-per-view, especially if you're going to, since he's left Bleacher Report, which smart for one, because let's be real, the fucking app itself was kind of having fucking technical problems. And I'm hoping the UFC, and I know hopefully UFC does go to places like Netflix or something that will give you guys the live pay-per-views, because let's be fucking real. Because if you looked at some of the fights that me and Sarah have covered in terms of the UFC, I mean, yes, we had a lot of technical issues because, we're illegally streaming this shit because, first of all, no one wants to, drop $80 on a pay-per-view, and I can see why. That's also included the fact you also have to catch the prelims, which, that's an extra, like, $12 a month for ESPN Plus, so that kind of isn't really well worth the damn thing. So that's pretty much, I would say, just barely over $90 that combined. But, I mean, that's one of the things that kind of, hopefully, Netflix does pick up the UFC and probably some other outlets as well. Like I said, with the AEW stuff, hopefully if fucking they are smart, follow the damn Peacock formula. Let it have your pay-per-views be very easily accessible to everybody around the world. Because, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that way. Instead of have people say, oh, we're dropping $50 and this shit like that. Like I don't know, like 2-3 months at a time, depending on what's coming up. Because like I said, I've already had not caught a show in a while. So it's kind of really hard to really get invested in some of these shows. And look, I'm not saying that I don't hate AEW. It's just I need see change for the better. It's all I'm saying at the end of the day. And that being said, shout out to everyone that's been in the chat. I know it's not really, sorry, probably not the best NXT that myself have really put on because, yes, I'm by myself. Most of the time, you'll probably see me and my buddy Tyler. Obviously, Tyler tonight, just want to hang back, hang back with family. So I just held down the fort here with the Sports and Wrestling Connection in. And usually, most of the time, the last time, prior to myself and Tyler getting NXT through YouTube TV, we did a couple episodes with our buddy Ghoulie, as you might have guys seen for Raw and SmackDown, occasional for AEW Dynamite shows. It's been hard for him to get back to watch NXT because fucking goddamn YouTube TV in Indiana cut the damn CW station. So that's been kind of, in a way, not say hard, but it's been kind of been weird. I guess you could say with NXT. But like I said, me and Tyler, we do our best to hang down the fort, especially when it comes to the NXT side of things. And yeah, I'll be back at again on Thursday by myself for TNA Impact. Can't remember which pay-per-view they're building up towards it. Actually, let me check while we're here. So I can kind of give you an idea because I know the last couple of episodes I had to miss had a fucking it's under, okay, so it's under, really? But I mean, we got Under Siege. So in terms of the next major, but yeah, so it looks like it feels like Under Siege is like the smaller pay-per-views. Honestly, that does, I don't know, like, okay, so it's another, okay, so we've got a couple more shows while we get to TNA Under Siege, but with that being said, like I said, TNA is back here on the channel. I know it's kind of been a while because there's a few times where, we had to put a hiatus on it for a little bit because one in particular is when they brought back Tessa Blanchard, and you know how me and Tyler kind of felt, but different ways, stuff like that. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's coming up. For those who have checked out the streaming schedule, that is out this weekend. I think we got the It's Running. Yeah, we got the It's Running podcast this week as well for Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Trying to think here because I'm having a complete fucking brain meltdown. But yeah, guys, check out the streaming schedule. Like I said, it's definitely subject to change. Like I mentioned before, just had a really bad day yesterday on Monday. Had a lot of shit going on. Plus, I didn't really feel like and Tyler kind of do. We both didn't feel like streaming that day because I know Tyler wasn't really feeling well. I had a pissed off day, and I don't want y'all to really, see kind of my frustration at times. But that all being said, appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what we have tomorrow. Let me check. So, actually, before we go, I'm going to kind of give you guys. Nope, that ain't it. So, yeah, so tomorrow, I'll be live for Red Sox and Tigers. So, Tigers fans, Red Sox, Red Sox fans, come on by. Yeah. Thursday, we got TNA Impact again. Kind of the return. Then Friday, which usually is our SmackDown day, well, obviously with the WNBA season coming up, so that might take. There's going to be a lot of days where even Fridays that's going to be filled for the WNBA. Obviously Saturdays, is the Australian podcast. But I will say, May 31st, which is in about almost 3 weeks time, there will be no Australian podcast. I would be out in Philly for the Battleground Championship Wrestling event. Kind of my first wrestling event in over 10 plus years at this point. So I mean, Jesus Christ, it's been a hot minute. Doesn't matter what brand of professional wrestling we're going to. So I will be at the ECW arena, the 2300 arena for the for BCW. Trying to get there early for the meet and greet and whatnot. For for those who are in the Philadelphia area, I mean, shoot, come on. If you have your tickets already, shit, come. Let's kind of hang out and whatnot. So that'd be definitely fun. And then Sunday, be the final game of the Subway Series for Sunday Night Baseball between the Mets and the Yankees. But that all being said, that's pretty much what the schedule is looking like for the rest of the week. But shout out to everyone. Shout out to you, Logan, always for coming by. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to Ryan, Danielberry Sports, Prestige. Not much people coming around. I know people are going to probably watch the rest of his stuff and whatnot. Like I said, try to do better with the production as y'all have seen. Obviously, me with the green screen, and obviously with the borders and whatnot. That being said, appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys new, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the Red Sox and Tigers. Peace.